Welcome to E360 TV, the live streaming and on-demand destination for influential voices and enlightened audiences. We offer trending, grassroots, and purpose-driven content across a diverse range of interests. E360 TV is more than just watching programs. We offer the ability to interact with live shows connecting audiences to real, authentic influencers and storytellers while streaming to millions of devices. Real experiences. Raw conversation. One destination for it all. E360 TV.
Well, here we are yet again. Hi, everybody. Welcome to today's awesome 90-minute television special. And we are so excited to bring you some of the best authors in the country. New book out, and that's why we're all here. Get up, girl, and win. Not just today. You guessed it, every day. So I'm Dr. Lauren Michaels Harris, and on behalf of Trajectory Television and the E360 Television Network, we're so excited, not just for today's special, but also for the brand new show headed our way in just a few short weeks, Courageous People Speak with Dr. Talicia Berry. So more about that as we move along. You'll hear some more about that today. But right now, it's a great time to sit down, get ready to be empowered, enlightened, and poured into by some wonderful authors. Okay, so today we're going to start things off. I am going to bring in, I just love her. I really do. Dr. Diana Maria. And she's here today. She's the co-host here with also Dr. Talicia Berry. But Dr. Diana Maria is a published cover model. She's an Amazon #1 best-selling author, an IFBB Bikini Pro. Well, I got to ring the bell. And pro motivational speaker. She specializes in a health and wellness lifestyle as an expert, and she's an innovative med spa owner. Now, she's also the owner of DM Wellness, which is an all-natural product line. She is also the editorial manager of both Courageous Woman and Courageous Men magazines. Dr. Diana Maria, she's helped hundreds of people transform their wellness, health, bodies, and lifestyles. So, and that's just what she does before 10 a.m. every day. So let's get her in here. Hey, how are you? Oh, man, you look great.
Thank you. I'm matching. I'm all with the Courageous Woman colors. I feel good.
You are, and I'm gonna make you look even better. There, right there you go. And man, Nikki Mahoo, right? Bye to the left. Yeah, I better not say Felicia, because then Talicia will think I'm talking about her. How you feeling?
I feel incredible. Thank you so much for having me.
I'm so excited. Yes. And I want to make sure to show everybody this. I'm going to have to get up to it. So tell me, first of all, about the shoes. Okay, I'm kidding. Let me scoot over where I can see you. There. So there you are as the editorial director of the entire Kid and Caboodle, not just this project, but both magazines. And I just want to ask real quick before I get you on your way so you can get the show officially started. How long have you actually been working? I didn't see that in the bio with the magazines and Dr. Talisha. How long has this been going on?
Oh my goodness. So this is a brand new project. We are probably rolling up on a year in a couple of months that I've been working with Dr. Berry. It's been absolutely phenomenal. It kind of just happened by chance. And then when we just started thinking and throwing ideas out there, she said, "You are such a good fit for, everything that I'm building. I would really love to have you as my editorial manager." So I was floored, humbled, and it's been an exciting journey. So I'm very, very excited to help her build this incredible empire. She is all about helping women, helping people.
Yes.
Want to see people truly operate in their element and live out their dreams and tell their stories. And so I'm just very, very honored and excited to be a part of everything that she's building here.
I am too. Good job to both of you. And so I'm just going to get out of the way and let you take it from here and have a great show. We're so glad you guys are here. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. Oh my goodness, you guys, listen. Super, super excited to be here. Girl, get up and win every day. And this is kind of a spinoff. It's like a part two. So the very first project was a project that I was a part of. And that's when I became an Amazon #1 bestselling author. That was Girl, Get Up and Win. Tons of incredible stories by some amazing women. And Dr. Berry had the vision to say, you know what? We need something that is going to motivate women and people in general every single day, kind of like a devotional, but a motivational version of a devotional, winning 100 days. So these incredible authors are here so that you can learn a little bit more about who they are, where they have come from, some things that they have been a part of. So we're just really, really excited, but I am going to move out of the way really quick, but I want to tell you about my incredible friend, Miss Dr. Talisha Berry. This lady right here, she is the reason that we are all here. She is the founder and editor-in-chief of Courageous Woman magazine and the spinoff publications Courageous Men magazine and Authors Speak magazines. Courageous Woman is celebrating 12 years this year. She is a best-selling author. She's a publisher, and she is a book coach. She's helped over 400 men and women publish their stories and become #1 and best-selling authors. The most recent published anthologies include Girl, Get Up and Win Every Day and The Heart of a Black Man. She teaches writing boot camps, and her first novel, The Baptist Junkie, will be turned into a movie. So I am going to just turn this right over to my incredible friend. Please give a warm welcome to Dr. Talisha Berry.
Hey, how are you? Thank you, Joanna.
I am amazing. Yes, I'm amazing.
I cannot believe it's been 12 years. Oh my God. It's been an exciting journey, I must say. And it's being connected to so many amazing, beautiful, extraordinary, courageous women has been such a blessing and encouraging to me. So I'm just excited. I'm excited that we've been here this long, for one, and just the amount of people that we've been able to reach, not only in the United States, around the world. We have some phenomenal women. I've had some just the blessed opportunities to speak out of the country, in the country. It's just been a blessing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So listen, I know there are so many people that just have never heard your story. They've never heard how you got started. And from what I understand, because, you know, I've heard the story a couple of times, and I know this will blow some people away, but it just shows when you act on faith, anything and everything can happen. But tell them how you launched Courageous Woman with only $30.
You know, people always ask me that, and you said the key word is faith. Okay, that was it in a nutshell. Is belief and faith. You know, I was just going through a troubled time in my life, and I was at a restart of my life, and I wanted to, you know, I had that energy that I needed to do something more, and I just felt compelled to support women. I had already had Courageous Woman. It was a blog. And I had a friend who had a thriving publication in Detroit, and I asked him, like, what do I need? I want my I think this should be, my blog should be a magazine.
Yes.
And he said, girl, you gonna need some money. And I'm thinking, I'm in a restart of my life. I don't really have any money. Like, how much? He said, about $30,000. I was like, I looked at my bank account and it was missing some zeros. Okay, I didn't have $30,000, but I'm a believer. I believe when God gives you a vision, He's going to give you the vision. And, you know, so I just believe that utilizing my resources and people that I know and just my background of communications and advertisement, pull all that stuff together and contact the people that I need, put my friends and sister friends together and see what we can come up with. And that's what we did. I got the first cover was a lady from Flint, Michigan. She was an anchor, Dawn Jones. Nice. And we put that thing together, and she agreed to do the cover, and we distributed 4,000 copies of that very first issue. That was the beginning, and all I had was $30 in my account. I just believed that that was the seed. Yes. I made, what I did was I made the brochures myself, and I made 10 copies, and went out to the community and started talking. I got my first advertisement was $100, and I was like, okay, I could do this. This is going to happen, and I just kept going, and people just supported. And that's
I love it. I love it. And you know, one of the main things that I love about your story is you really do show that you don't have to be perfect to start. Right? No. So many people procrastinate and delay their dreams because everything doesn't seem like it's lined up, right? The numbers are just, what do they know? They say the math is not mathing, right? He's telling you, you need all these zeros behind that 3. And you're like, you know what? I serve a mighty God. I'm going to make some things happen. And let me just start where I am, and then just keep going from there. And then it really just takes the action. So I really, really appreciate that so much. And I know a lot of people, they don't start just because things are not the way they would envision them to be. But you took action, and that's what it takes. And so there you were with your little $30, right? and had the nerve to have some incredible covers by some celebrities, right? Miss Cheryl Lee Ralph, Vanessa Bell Calloway, Wendy Raquel Robinson, the comedian Monique, music icons like Jody Watley and Oleta Adams, so many, many more. I remember when you did Courageous Men and Michael Jai White. Like, I thought that was like one of the coolest things ever. And I'm sure that you did not think that $30 was going to turn into the greatness that it has. And so I'm just very, very proud of you. Let me just say that publicly, extremely proud of you. Thank you for your obedience and acting out on faith. And so now you have a brand new journey, right? So tell us, this is basically your launch. We are now on Courageous People Speak. Tell us about that.
Well, because our network, most of the women here are speakers. They are authors, and speaking is probably the number one thing people want to do. They want to be heard. And so I did radio for a while. So I allowed ladies to be part of the radio station, the radio show. And then we did Courageous Women Speak, which was on our YouTube show. And we want to do more. Now that we've incorporated men, we're bringing back the show, but now we're just calling it Courageous People instead of just Courageous Women, because we have a lot of courageous men too. So yes. I'm just just in awe of the platform. Courageous Women Speak will continue on as a live platform. So we're gearing up right now. We'll be doing some live shows in Los Angeles.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Super, super excited about that. So listen, let's get right to it because I am just like eager over here to get some of these women's voices on so that we can hear more. Tell us about these amazing speakers today.
Woo, we got some dynamic speakers. I'm just in all of them. All of them are amazing women. It's been part of Courageous Woman, the network, for a while. And they are also authors in the book, Girl, Get Up and Win Every Day. So there's Dr. Diva Verdun, Dr. Tia Reyes, Dr. Daphne Soares, Christy Hall, Ambassador Dr. Jacqueline Mohair, Dr. Nicole Mason, Dr. Mary Ann Rivera Dennert, Deidre Leach, and Evangelist Tanya Riot. Those are the amazing speakers that you're going to hear today.
Awesome. Awesome. So tell us more about the book and where you can find it.
Girl, Get Up and Win Every Day. I mean, it's a motivational piece. Every day there's a motivational piece you read every day. It's the goal is to keep you uplifted and motivated. There's also some amazing, courageous stories in the back of the book, so you can read some of the stories from some of the authors as well. But it is available right now on Amazon.
Awesome. Good deal. Yes, I love it. I love it. And they can purchase the book on Amazon as well, right?
Absolutely.
Good deal. Well, let's get this stuff started.
Yes. Our first Yes,
I love it.
Awesome. That is all the authors that are in the book. A tremendous, phenomenal group of women. I appreciate each and every one of them for being part of this project. Our first speaker, let's get going. Our first speaker is Dr. Diva. Our first speaker, she's America's renowned #1 Fierce Factor expert, a transformative spiritual therapist and mindset coach specializing in emotional intelligence. With over 35 years of experience and intensive metaphysical and spiritual training, she has earned the title of Master Teacher, and her expertise has been acknowledged by prestigious publications. Dr. Diva passionately guides individuals towards manifesting their dream lives through intentional living, breaking through fear and limited beliefs. As the chief evolutionary officer of Fierce Impact Media, she offers intuitive feminist education, mentorship, and training to empower women worldwide. Get ready to be inspired by Dr. Diva Verdun.
Excited that I'm able to bring you this little short video recap so you can do what you need to do to make your life fierce and phenomenal. Today I'm talking to you about how to get up and win. It's your turn to get up and win in your life. It is your turn to get up and have the things that you want manifest the way that you want them to manifest in your experience. It's time to shed pain, shed trauma, shed disappointments, and get up and stand up and manifest the life of your dreams. It's time for you to get up and be fierce. It's time for you to get up and use your fierce factor to create that fierce and phenomenal life that you have always dreamed of. And I want to give you several tips on how you can make that happen in your experience. The first one is having gratitude. You've got to sit down and be grateful for where you are right now. The wisdom that you've amassed over the period of your life, through whatever pain you've gone through whatever trauma you've gone through, disappointments that you've gone through, is what makes you so uniquely you. You have a unique wisdom within you from all of your own trials and situations and circumstances that you've grown through that makes you so uniquely ready for you to manifest the thing that you dream to have in your experience. Every day you want to make a gratitude list of at least 3 things that you're grateful for. And they can be as small as being able to breathe, as small as being able to have a glass of water, as small as whatever you can see that is the most tiniest thing that you could be grateful for in your experience. Or it could be something really huge, or just loving your family and having your family love you back. Simply being grateful changes your attitude. It changes the whole vibrational frequency of where you're at. You want to do that every night before you go to bed, and do it again when you get up in the morning. At least 3 things at night before you go to bed, and 3 things when you get up in the morning. The second thing is you want to be in a position to actually envision the goal. What is your biggest dream? What is it that you're dreaming for, visioning for? What is it that you're setting your intention for? Dream it, feel it, be in it, see it made manifest. What does it feel like to you? Just to see it in your mind's eye. And you want to see it in your mind's eye every night before you go to bed. You want to see it in your mind's eye when you get up in the morning. No matter how you feel, put your mind on that vision, because it's going to also help you to change your vibrational frequency so that you can attract into your experience the opportunities, the resources, and the people that you need in order for you to manifest that dream. The next thing that you want to do is make sure that you're setting clear, concise, smart goals. Are your goals smart? Are they set so that they have a time frame on them, so that you know what it is that you're doing and how you're going to actually do it? You want to break it down into the smallest little chunks so that at night you're making that list of things that you have to do, so that you're taking the small bites of the big elephant so that you can work towards that goal. And at the end of a period of 30 days, you've gotten so much further just because you had goals set in front of you so that you could get to where you needed to go, so that you're that much closer to the dream that you want to manifest into your experience. The next thing that you want to do is make sure you're setting clear intentions. What are the intentions that you're setting every day? Are you intending to get that workout in? Are you intending to drink enough water? Are you intending to have enough rest so that you're meeting the demands of what you're about to put on it, so that you can do the work that's necessary in order for you to maintain the momentum that you're building so that you can get those goals clarified? What are your intentions? Are you getting enough rest? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you drinking enough water? Are you getting enough exercise? Are you intending to take care of the things that are necessary in order for you to meet the vision that you have for your life? Those are just a few of the little tips that you can tap into so that you can be in a position to manifest the thing that you want to have in your life. It is your turn. It is your time. It is time for you to get up right now and win. I have helped countless women create the goals that are necessary and learn how to tap into their feminine power, which I call your feminine fire, because fire stands for fierce, intentional, resilient, and empowered. I have helped them learn how to tap into that fire so that they can create the life that they dream of, that phenomenal experience that creates fierce impact in their business, in their life, and in their relationships, so that they can have the love that they want and have the money and all of the wonderful comfort and convenience that they've dreamed of in their life. And there's room enough for all of us to have that. Just go to mycoachdiva.com. That's mycoachdiva.com. And I look forward to working with you so that you can create the next steps on how you can lay out your dream so that you can manifest it into your experience right now. Time to get up and win. Love and fight.
Love it. Love it. Oh my goodness. That was so very, very powerful. Thank you so much, Dr. Diva. I love the tips that you gave. That was so thorough. And I am a firm believer, gratitude first, gratitude first. You know, so many times people make the mistake of thinking so much about what else they want instead of first just being grateful for what they currently have, and using that as their power to move forward. Thank you so much. We certainly appreciate you, Dr. Diva. So our next speaker, she says that there is a rainbow after the storm. Dr. Tanya Reyes is a passionate advocate for education and equity. She has dedicated over 25 years to working with marginalized students, and she's currently focused on her work with No Boundaries to Foster Success, a nonprofit organization that provides mentorship to help foster youth become self-reliant and successful adults. Welcome, Dr. Tanya Reyes.
Thank you for listening to my talk, Rainbows After the Storm. So, what are some things that we plan for in life? We plan for parties, plan for weddings, we plan for travel. Sometimes we have to plan for funerals. We plan to go grocery shopping. Well, this year I was planning for a vacation, right? And when we plan for things, we plan hoping for less stress and to be prepared for some unknowns. With vacations, relaxation, see the world, recharge. I was planning a vacation for my family of 4, so I needed to get the most bang for my buck without sacrificing time nor activities and events. Enter off-season travel. Well, off-season travel in Central America is also called the rainy season. I don't know about you, but the idea of a rainy day isn't my most favorite, especially for travel. First couple of times it rained in the middle of the day, we were caught off guard. Our rain jackets were packed deep in our backpacks, our socks got drenched, and the mosquitoes, well, they almost ate us alive. But without fail, every day between 1 and 3 p.m., the rainstorm would come and the power would go out. So what did we do? We planned. We prepared. The same way you and I plan and prepare for everything else. It was off season, so we were able to go more places, travel for an extended period of time, and participate in a variety of activities. There was one afternoon we were able to go on the muddiest of muddy 4-wheeler ride. You guessed it, for a longer period of time. We went horseback riding on the beach because it wasn't crowded. We got to hold toucans and monkeys, all because we planned, prepared, and sometimes waited for the rainstorm to pass. After the storm, the ocean was calmer. The green even seemed more lush. And since we had either eaten or napped, our bodies were full, our stomachs were full, our bodies were refreshed, and we really got to enjoy the rest of our day. So we can plan and prepare for things that we know are going to happen. But what always happens after a rainstorm? A rainbow appears. There will be times in life where you'll be caught off guard, more than any of us would like. It will rain and you don't have an umbrella. It'll storm and you're wearing suede shoes. But with the proper preparation and planning, just like we got to enjoy our trip, before, during, and after the rainstorms, you can do the same in life. Plan, prepare, sometimes wait for that rainbow. So girl, I want you to know, those storms are coming, but you, yes you, are not only preparing, no, you are planning for the rainbow that always comes after the storm.
Wow.
Love it, love it, love it. That was great.
Yes, that was great. And that's true. There, I believe in that. There's always a rainbow after the storm. Please believe me. We are here today because I had storms. So I
Yes,
believe, that's why we're here with this book. Girl, get up and win every day. Every day, the weather is going to change. We're going to have different seasons, different things, different seasons in our lives. But
absolutely.
you can win. You can get up and you can win every single day. So make sure
And
that
you
you
will win. And you
believe
will win.
that. Yes,
Regardless of what is going on in your life, seasons change, energy changes, things shift, right? And
mhm.
you don't know from one moment to the next. I used to say from every day to the next. It literally is every moment. The past couple of years have taught us that things can be turned upside down. And I'm telling you, in a moment, it will shift. Just hold
Yes,
on.
yes, 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 yes. Um, I want to go ahead and talk about this amazing lady. She hails from the beautiful country of Dubai. She is a 13 times international best-selling author, including a collaboration with the global legendary speaker and phenomenal Dr. Les Brown. Dr.
Wow.
Daphne Soares is the founder of Carousel Moms Business and Leadership Coaching, and she is an accomplished figure with prestigious awards, including the first place Coach of the Year in 2023. As an internationally certified business coach, she empowers women worldwide, guiding them into entrepreneurship and financial independence. Please meet
Love it.
Dr. Daphne Soares. She is here to talk about from mom to
Navigating the
mompreneur.
entrepreneurial journey. Whether you're a mom considering starting your own business or simply interested in learning more, this session is designed to inspire and empower you on your journey from mom to mompreneur. So let's dive in and understand this better and its benefits. So let's begin by exploring what is a mompreneur. A mompreneur is a mother who courageously embraces entrepreneurship while also managing the responsibilities of motherhood. This path offers a unique blend of flexibility, passion, and empowerment. It is your opportunity to turn your dreams into a reality while being present for your family and without your children or home being neglected. Why should you consider entrepreneurship as a mom? Well, there are numerous benefits, and I am one of those examples because I personally experienced it as a mompreneur. It allows you to create your own schedule, giving you the freedom to prioritize your family needs, pursuing your passions, and turning them into profitable ventures is incredibly fulfilling. Furthermore, as a mompreneur, you become a role model for your children. You can get your kids and spouse involved, showing them the power of determination and hard work, including the family unity and working closely for the better good of the family. So you need to really identify what are you most passionate about. Ask yourself, what do I love doing and how can I turn it into a business? Finding a niche that aligns with your interests and skills is key to long-term success because business is never short-term but long-term. So you need to think and act wise. When you are passionate about something that you do not work even a day and you will be most energized, you will be healthy, you will be happy. There will be challenges, as I'm sure as a mom you already experienced challenges. But from the time of time management to self-doubt and work-life balance, you need to meet these challenges and plan well. It can become overwhelming if you neglect it. Remember, you are not alone on the journey and seek out the help of family, friends, neighbors, and fellow mompreneurs, because it's a win-win for everyone. You help them in an area, they help you in an area, and you can also help to wow each other on your successes when you're a low or finding a shortage of experience of what and how to do something. You can lean on each other and you can really network very well, because all your niches would be different. So if someone is cooking, you could refer people who needed food to that certain mompreneur. And if you're a coach, they could refer their clients to you. So you see, everybody in a network group can win by referrals. Referrals is very powerful than normal marketing and ads. I would never recommend ads and marketing that way by paying for the ads, but referrals, word of mouth has a lot of power. So connect with like-minded people, be empowered, and create a business plan which will be your roadmap, guiding you through challenges and opportunities. Get clear on your branding, because that is what will help people to remember you, your name, your brand colors, and your messaging. So your message should be really clear on who and what you serve or what you sell, so that people really know you inside out, and you can draw, because that is your all your marketing and sales starts with branding. If no branding, no name, you cannot build upon it. That's your main foundation. And enjoy your life and make sure that you take time for yourself and your family, besides definitely your work in your business. Thank you for tuning in. You were listening to Dr. Daphne Suarez, your business and leadership coach, the founder of Carousel Moms Business and Leadership Coaching. You can reach me on www.carouselmoms.com. Thank you and God bless. Can't wait to see you on the other side. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much, Dr. Suarez. That is so incredible.
Yes, she's amazing.
The mompreneur, that is a new word. When I say new, maybe it is new to me because I just started hearing and seeing like the hashtags. Then I started using them, the mompreneur. And immediately it caught my attention. I'm like, you know what? Like, how did it take so long for us to start recognizing that? So for me, it's been new like the past couple of years. But she is absolutely right. I love her definition of it. And yeah, moms, we are entrepreneurs, but we are the mompreneurs because we do a whole lot more than business.
Yeah, I mean, we're innovative. You know, we may come up with a new word. So, mompreneur,
yes,
entrepreneur, yes. You know, bookpreneur. We come up with some things. So, and I appreciate her for teaching mom, because you know sometimes I know I'm a mom. I'm a mom of 4, so I know there was periods of times when my kids were very small that you know I was always digging in to learn something new. You know, going to school, you know, just so I can upgrade my be more marketable and learn to be where I am today. So I appreciate her for focusing on moms.
Yes, I love it. I love it. So let's get right in. Our next speaker says you can be a change agent. Miss Christy Hall is a micro influencer. She is a mother, a 3-time best-selling author, a certified life coach, voiceover, a speaker, model, and grant professional. She is a member of the National Council of Negro Women. She loves to motivate women to seek within themselves strength to display their natural talents into their professional life. She also enjoys working and networking with other like-minded women. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Christy Hall.
breakthrough is coming. To move with confidence. Confidence and faith allow you to move to the next level. Each level will open your mind to higher heights, allowing you to see resolutions out of the box to expose internal strength. Internal strength creates ultimate breakthroughs. Hi, that's my journal entry, day 10 for Girl Get Up and Win Every Day. I'm Christy Hall, mother, 3-time best-selling author, certified life coach, grant professional, voiceover, model, and actress. I come to you today to talk about becoming a change agent that you seek. Today in life, it's very easy to have obstacles that can sometimes break you down and slow you down. These obstacles can be personal, they can be tragic, and they can be professional. But with these obstacles, what ends up happening is you do come out as a different person than you were before, and it definitely teaches you life lessons. For me, I've been a woman that has tried many different hats, and I'm not afraid to try anything new. But when it comes to obstacles, I found a few practical steps that did help me. I say number one, I decided to make a change in uncomfortable situations. And how I did that was I looked at what I could change and I decided how I could make a change. So I did my research and I was able to either apply for a different position or I was able to have talks with professionals that were able to help me to make that change, and I made some transitions within my career. This is career-wise. Personally, what I've done is I've done self-meditation, and also I've done a lot of spiritual searching to help me in discovering myself. Number two, apply some of the things that you've researched and make small changes. And I'll say this can be something as simple as professionally, it can be an educational course, or it could be even taking something that will be applicable to personal and professional, like interpersonal skills. Communication is something that's very important, and what I find, many professionals do not even get training for this. So I believe that this is something that can break barriers with yourself, your peers, and even people within your personal and professional life. Number three, envision the change and create a vision board. And I say envision the change by jotting it down, by cutting out images, creating a vision board, and visualizing change, and knowing that it's possible. And I find when you do these things, it's called manifestation. When you do manifestation, just think about it, just keep the positive thoughts. And it may not immediately happen, but some of these things may start occurring in your life. These have been things that have helped me. So throughout these obstacles and changes, know that definitely as an individual, you want to come out positive from this. So instead of, blaming yourself or even blaming someone else for that, for me, I internalize it and I say, you know what? I'm going to get up, I'm going to move, and I'm going to do the best thing that I can do. I pray to God, and I find that internal strength, and that internal strength is the spark that definitely makes me move to make great breakthroughs in my life. And that has helped me. So I hope that Girl Get Up and Win Every Day is a book that encourages you and helps you to see some of the positive inspirations that myself and other co-authors have put into this book. So I thank Dr. Talisha Berry for this opportunity, and I hope that my talk has helped some of you to become the change agent that you seek. Have a great day, and thank you.
Awesome.
Love
Yes,
it.
that was awesome. Thank you, Christy.
I know one thing. I don't know if she realizes it or not, but she just put herself all the way out there to get even more popular if she wasn't already. Everybody I meet is looking for a grant writer. They are looking for a grant professional. I promise you, everybody that I meet wants a grant professional. And sometimes I've even inquired about it. So thank you, Miss Christy Hall. You'll be hearing from us.
Sure. Right now, a great time for us as women. There's so many grant opportunities. So many companies are giving grants. So yes, we'll be calling you. Thank you, Christy. Our next speaker. Oh my God. I just got one word for this lady. She is a trailblazer. Ambassador Dr. Jacqueline Mohair is a nationally known transformation business and life strategist, advocate, professor, life coach, minister, serial entrepreneur, and ambassador to the UN. She is an author who has written inspirational books on empowerment and entrepreneurship. Ambassador Dr. Mohair is a premier life coach helping women to turn their passions into profits, into reality. An advocate for change who is passionate about empowering people to succeed in life and business, teaching mankind how to birth vision and turn their pain into purpose. Her motto is, you were created by a creator who's giving you power to create from the well within. Give a warm welcome to Dr. Jacqueline Mohair.
Great morning, great evening, great day. I am Ambassador Dr. Jacqueline Mohair, and I am super honored to be on this show with you today. I want to say thank you to Dr. Talisha Berry for this opportunity to speak a word of encouragement into the lives of people today. Girl, get up and win every day. I'm excited. It's your moment, it's your time, it's your season. And it's your season to unleash the unstoppable you, because there is a greatness that's on the inside of you that is yearning to come out. And so I want to share on 4 bullet points today. 1, embrace your strength. To start this journey toward greatness, you must first recognize the immense strength within you. You know, life may bring challenges and it may bring storms, and these things, they're going to happen. But guess what? You are not fragile. You are powerful beyond measure. Embrace your uniqueness, your resilience, and your capacity to bounce back from any setback. Believe in yourself, because when you do, you become an unstoppable force. You see, God has given you the power. It's already there. So unleash the greatness. The next point, set goals. You know, the word tells us to write the vision and make it plain, and when others see it, they will run with it. I want you to write your goals down, because when you see them, you will run with it. Now, listen, you may have to chop those goals up into small pieces on a daily basis, but that's okay, because your ultimate goal is that target. Write the goal, write the plan, set it, and run with the goal. The next point I want to talk about is cultivating a positive mindset. Whatever it takes, listen, come closer and listen. Get away from people that's going to draw you into negative thinking, stinking thinking, about yourself, about your opportunity, about your goal. You see, a positive mindset is the secret weapon of champions. Train your mind to see opportunities in every challenge. When faced with adversity, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this? Transform obstacles into stepping stones towards success. Remember, it's not about what happens to you, and we all have a story, but it's how you respond to the matter. You see, when Caleb and Joshua went into the territory Others went along with them. They saw giants, but Joshua and Caleb, they saw opportunity. So I want you to challenge your mindset today. The next thing I want you to do is to embrace failure. Yes, I said embrace it. Embrace failure. Yes, you heard me right. Embrace the failure. It's not the opposite of success, it is part of the journey. Each stumble, each setback is an opportunity to learn, to evolve, and to refrain or refocus your path or your progress. Don't fear failure. Fear staying stagnant. Let me say that again. Fear staying stagnant. Embrace those failures as a valuable lesson and stepping stone toward your ultimate triumph. Listen, you don't start from the beginning. You start from experience. And from that experience, you can go back, you can tweak it. And even if you fail again, go back and do it again. You know what? The gentleman who started Kentucky Fried Chicken, Colonel Samuels, he failed 1,000,000 times. But guess what? His dream outlived him. It's still living today. So listen, each setback, I want you to embrace it. I want you to go back, tweak, do it again. Try it again. It's in that moment of doing it again and doing it again and doing it again that you learn, because you're not going back from the beginning. You're starting from experience to experience. And each step will lead you to your ultimate goal. So listen, get up and win, girlfriend. It's your moment. It's your time. It's your season. And don't let anything or anybody stop you from going to destiny. Thank you.
Wow, wow, wow. Ambassador
Powerful.
Dr. Mohair. Okay, okay.
It was very, very powerful, mate. She said a positive mindset is a secret weapon to champions. That is powerful, because
That stuck out for me
it's
as well.
mindset.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
It's mindset.
Yeah.
How often do we have people that are saying negative things against what we're trying to do, or our businesses? But it's, if you got a positive mindset and you know that what
Exactly.
you're doing is what God called you to do, you don't worry about what anybody else says. You
That's
gotta
it.
have the mindset of a champion and just
That's
roll right on over them. Anything they're saying negative, just roll off the back. Roll off.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, I picked
Yeah.
up some notes on that one. That one definitely stood out. Like basically saying it is your secret weapon. So digging into the positivity, sometimes you might not see it because you're so focused on your circumstance. Your circumstances do not matter. So the only choice you have is to have faith and have a positive mindset. So I absolutely love it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So we're gonna keep this show moving. Keep it
Yes,
moving.
yes, that was the first half. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, listen, we had the reminders because a lot of things like we already know, right? But that's one of the things that I love about this book, that it's going to take something that you've heard before, something you haven't heard before, something that you know, but you just needed someone to say it again. You needed somebody to say it with some authority. You need someone who's been where you are or where you've been to say it to you. So this devotional, and I keep calling it devotional because that's what it is, right? It's a motivational book, and you're going to be able to grab something. 100 days of girl, get up and win every single day. That is a motivational. Devotional. That is a devotional of a motivation book. So that is what I am going to continue to call it, because we all need that boost and that push. And we need, like she talked about, the positive mindset, saying something positive, reading something positive on a daily basis is absolutely crucial. It is absolutely necessary. I love it. I love it. So when we wrap up what some of the ladies have already said, we talked about gratitude. We heard about being fierce. remembering that there is a rainbow after each storm, reminding us moms that we are mompreneurs, not just entrepreneurs, being a change agent, teaching us and reminding us not to fear failure, but to fear staying stagnant, right?
Yeah.
Embracing our setbacks and keep learning, right?
Yeah.
And keep learning. Yes, yes. So, Dr. Berry, I'm going to let you go ahead and introduce our next guest.
Yes, the words bold, confident, and courageous are a few words that describe Dr. Nicole S. Mason, a licensed attorney, internationally best-selling author, mentor, and executive leadership coach, and titles that Dr. Nicole successfully intersects in her mission to help accomplished women pursue passion confidently, choose their calling, and turn impact into influence. She is a unique voice in this generation, unapologetically blazing a trail for the next generation of bold, confident game agents. Dr. Nicole is certain that God saved her life for such a time as this. Welcome, Dr. Nicole S. Mason.
I am Dr. Nicole Mason. I'm so excited to be one of the speakers on this platform, and I want to personally thank Dr. Talicia Berry for this awesome opportunity. I want to talk for a few moments from the thought, your past does not change the promise. Your past does not change the promise. Sis, today is your last day of allowing your past to determine how you move forward today and into your future. I know you, like me, have made some bad choices in life. Lord knows, honey, you don't have the time for me to stop and tell you all about some of the bad choices that I made in my life, some of the bad decisions that I made, some of the bad relationships that I found myself in. But I want to tell you, the fact that you are still here is a plus. The fact that you are still here should be evidence that God has something great in store for you. And the fact that you are still here should be a sign that there is something more in store for you. I know that many times we find ourselves trying to figure out how to move our lives forward because of what has happened behind us. And it really is a reason that we are encouraged to look forward and not behind. It takes a lot of work to look behind. It takes a lot of work to focus on what's behind. And I once heard in a speech one time, this is why the rear view mirror is much smaller than the windshield, because we don't want to spend a lot of time looking behind us. We want to focus our attention on looking forward. And one of the things that God told me to tell you as I was preparing to share with you is that your past, your decisions that were not so positive, that were not so pleasing to you, all of those things that have tried to keep you back, hold you hostage, hold you bound, those things does not negate the promises of God over your life. Now that's enough right there for you to just take a moment to clap your hands. Yes, God told me to tell you that whatever has happened in the past, it does not negate what He has already promised you and spoken over your life. So let today be the day that you use all of those things from the past as lessons for right now and lessons to propel you into your promised future. Not only for you, but to help others do likewise. I want you to know that you are looking at an example of someone who had some things happen in my life, but yet and still God decided that he would use me. He would use me in spite of those things. And guess what? He would use me to share some of those things. And one of the things that happened to me in my life, and I don't have a lot of time to unpack all of the details, but just know I found myself involved in a murder trial of a gentleman that I was having a fling with, right? And he was murdered in my car. And that really almost leveled me to the ground. But I'm here to tell you that God used that one situation to change my life, and I have not looked back. So I want you to take what has happened to you in your past, use that situation or those situations, and that's just one situation in my life, but that really was the defining moment in my life when I decided that I was going to change my life and allow God to use me for his glory. You too have something that God wants to use. Don't let your past hold you back from what is your promised future. Your promising future is ahead of you.
Love that. Oh my. Oh my. She caught my attention. She caught my
Yes.
attention in the first sentence. Oh, very, very powerful, powerful voice.
Yes.
I am sure she has a lot to unpack and add. The murder of the gentleman that she was referring to, trauma just does something to us and changes us. And if we go through it the right way, we heal and we help heal others. So I'm very, very excited to hear and see what she says in the book, and also following her journey. That's going to be something amazing.
Yes, yeah. I appreciate Dr. Nicole Mason so much. She's always been such a light. I've known her many years of just being part of the DMV network. We have a lot of amazing women from the DMV, and she had just a powerful woman of God. She knows how to empower you, how to say the right things at the right time.
Yes.
And yes, I appreciate her.
Awesome. I can tell she is very much anointed. So super excited about that. Thank you so much, Dr. Nicole Mason. We are going to move right along. Dr. Marianne Rivera Dannert. She is known as the Fearless Living Expert. She's an author, podcast host, and creator and empowerment coach. Her vision is to see women live life on their own terms. She's going to tell us how to get your power back. Take it away, Dr. Marianne.
And I'm known as the Fearless Living Expert. And I equip women with strategies to build healthy boundaries, silence their insecurities so they can fearlessly pursue the life and career of their dreams. And today I want to talk to you about how to reclaim your power. My definition of power is as follows. It is having the mental, physical, emotional, financial, spiritual, and social ability to make decisions for yourself. As we have this discussion today, I want to give you 3 questions to reflect on. Number 1, have you lost your power? Number 2, have you given away your power? And number 3, why does it even matter? How do you know if you have given away your power or if your power has been taken away from you? Number 1, you're not confident on making decisions. You often find yourself second guessing yourself or procrastinating at arriving at making a decision. And when you do finally make a decision, what do? You second guess yourself and the cycle starts all over again. Number 2, others are making decisions for you. And number 3, you have convinced yourself, either by your own thoughts or those of someone else, that you are incapable of making decisions for yourself. How does losing or giving away your power occur? Let me remind you that this does not happen overnight. It's a process that leads us to become stuck. Number 1, we lack confidence. Number 2, we lack having boundaries. Number 3, we don't truly know ourselves. And number 4, the lack of knowing that you deserve to have the very best that life has to offer. I want to share with you 3 steps to reclaiming your power. Number 1, acknowledge that your current situation does not match with your desired situation, and identify what those gaps are. And that leads us to step number 2. Admit that you need help, whether it's by having a therapist or a coach or even a mentor. But realize and admit that you need help and that you cannot do this by yourself. No one can. And number 3, you must take action. And I think that this is the step where many of us end up getting stuck and procrastinating, and we start living a life that it's unfulfilled, and we end up losing our power because decisions need to be made so we can progress in life. Start taking small steps each and every day to work on yourself. Confidence is not built overnight. With every step that you take forward, your confidence muscle gets stronger. Set clear boundaries on what you will and you will not accept from yourself and from others. Boundaries are not only for other people, but also for ourselves. If you, for example, if you make a goal and you say to yourself that you are going to get up every single morning at 6 o'clock in the morning and you're going to work out for 15 to 30 minutes, don't make any excuses. I know that sometimes staying in bed, especially when your bed is nice and warm and it's cold out, it is easy for you to make excuses and push this goal aside. But you're breaking a boundary to yourself. So keep your boundaries. And number 3, get to know yourself. Spend some time alone and ask yourself questions and listen to what those answers are. When we quiet our mind and when we sit still, the answers will reveal themselves. Why does reclaiming your power even matter? Because you are the creator of your life next to the original creator. No one else should be on the driver's seat of the vehicle that you are driving. And that vehicle is life. Number 2, deep down inside, you know what you want. And when you start to live in your own truth, you are going to be unstoppable and you are going to be crushing those goals, and those dreams that you have will become a reality. And finally, from this day forward, remember that you are a priority and you matter. Your goals matter, your dreams matter, your voice matters. So start taking action, admit that you need help, and acknowledge where you are today.
Woo, listen. Dr. Deirdre, I am in that state. I don't call it like me taking my power back, but I am in that state and have been probably about a year of setting boundaries. Like, I have dealt with a lot from people, things where I should have said no, right? Things that perhaps it wasn't in my best interest, but I rolled with it. So I am literally in that state right now, and you are absolutely right. Taking your power back, one of the first steps really is understanding, owning that your life is your life. You don't give anyone else the pen to author over your life. Be responsible for all of the decisions that you make, because those decisions are going to be what takes you where you want to go. It's going to affect the things and people around you, and namely, like, if you're a wife or a mom, your immediate family. And so I think that is just such an incredible and powerful message. It really did bless me. All of them have, but that really resonated with me on a whole nother level, because like the last year, that is something that I have had to be reminded about, of setting boundaries and not rolling with something just because, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, your life is like a race, and it is your lane. There's only, when you look at runners running on a track, everybody has their own lane. Stay in your lane. It doesn't have to align with other people. It's going to align with the right people. And that is when you begin to get elevated to the next level. So being very cognizant of that, and just saying, no, that doesn't align with where I'm headed. It doesn't align with what I stand for and what my purpose is. That is okay, because everybody is going to find the people and the situations that aligns with who they are. So saying no is okay. It's just a different path. Yeah, it's just a different path. I know I preached a little bit right there, but I had to
what the things that she was saying, it just really resonated. So, so I hope that those of you are listening, that you really got something from all these ladies. But when Dr. Marianne said, when you start to live in your own truth, you will be unstoppable. That just hit me. When I first started Courageous Woman, I was sharing everybody's story. I wasn't really sharing my own story. I wasn't ready.
Right.
But when I did begin to share my own truth, my own real story, where I was even in my life when starting Courageous Woman, I remember those moments that I didn't know what was going to happen in my life. All I know is God was saying, go be courageous. I had a job. After being an entrepreneur for many years, went back and started my life over. And I got a job as a phlebotomist. That's my background. I hadn't done it in years, but I got this job and I was on call. And I had just started the magazine. I would go out in the morning, put my suit on and go talk to women about Courageous Woman, but I still had to show up at my job. I was on call, so I had an extra phone, and that they would call me. So I'll be out talking, hear my phone ring, it's time to work. But I'm not close to home, I'm out talking. I pull into this famous McDonald's that I had that was near my house, and I would go into that McDonald's, pull into the back, and change my clothes into my scrubs in my car and go to work.
Do what you gotta do.
That was part of the story of starting Courageous Woman. I still needed to do what I need to do. So I was like Superwoman. You know what? That was my truth. And it made me, it pushed me, because I went into my job one day and I passed by the mirror and I had on my scrubs. And I was wondering why everybody was looking at me when I came into work, because I still had on the necklace, a big medallion that went with my suit, on with my scrubs. And so I just kind of laughed, put it in my pocket, and went on to work. Whole, all of it has been part of my journey, and it's really encouraged me to keep going and not stop. So thank you, Dr. Marianne.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Moving right along, our next guest is
Yes. So
yes, she is a devoted wife and seasoned attorney with a servant's heart and a natural born encourager, always finding the silver lining in any situation. She is also a gifted writer and two-time best-selling author. Whether advocating for a client, working on community social justice initiatives, serving in ministry, or caring for her family, she is committed to evolving to being her best self and inspiring others to do the same. Welcome, Ms. Deidre Lynch.
start again. I recently read a quote that was so inspiring to me. It states, although no one can go back and make a brand new start, anyone can start from now and make a brand new ending. How powerful and empowering is that to know that you and I can start again right from where we are? That's right. Have you fallen short of a vision or goal that you had set for yourself in life? Well, today marks a fresh start. So what if you put aside an idea or a project somewhere on this journey called life? To be honest, all of us, the entire world had to press the pause button in 2020, 2021, and 2022. But today is a new day with new opportunities, and you can start again and go forward. I am reminded of my father, who was a door-to-door salesman, a top-performing door-to-door salesman, matter of fact. And he would set these daily and weekly and monthly goals. Now, to be honest, he did not always meet those particular goals, even after employing some of his best strategies. Why? Because life happens. That's right. Sometimes some of his customers would have different obligations that would come up, different commitments, emergencies in their family, or emergent expenses that would happen. But nonetheless, he maintained his consistency and he kept one thing top of mind, which he would always remind me. He would say, Deirdre, tomorrow is a new day and I can start again. Every morning he would get up and he would be at the kitchen table early and he would be reading and meditating and rehearsing scriptures and quotes from positive thinking books that he would have in his library. And he would do this religiously every morning. And before he would go out on his day for travels to do his sales route. This routine was essential for him. And I think it also offers us a few insights into what we can do to start again. First, feed your mind positivity. That's right. He would feed his mind early every morning, daily, with some positive thoughts. You got to be positive about your idea, about your mission, about your goal, and say that you can make it. You have to tell yourself it's going to happen. And you've got to tell yourself it's not too late. Second, you got to keep a hopeful attitude. Yes, when he would go out every day, he would not go out with the attitude that they're not going to answer the door, or they're not going to buy the product. Absolutely not. His attitude always, when I say always, I mean always, his attitude always was, I've got the product they need and they're going to buy it from me today. You've got to have that same kind of hopeful attitude about what you want to do, about your goal or your vision or your mission. You've got to believe that it's going to happen and it's going to happen for you. Third, set realistic goals. Yes, set realistic time-bound goals. What actually can be accomplished in what time period? And you can do it and make it. And then set certain tasks to get done as milestones to reach that goal. Fourth, expect and visualize yourself achieving that goal. What would it look like? What would it feel like if you achieve that goal? You've got to see yourself in your future having obtained that thing. And my father would always think about that, because at his particular company, they gave out trophies or awards or sometimes monetary compensation for achieving the top position. So he would see in his mind himself achieving that thing, getting that award. And you've got to see in your mind yourself in your future achieving the thing that you want to achieve. You can start again. And fifth, and one of my favorite, I think this is so important. You got to know that yesterday's shortcomings do not predict, nor do they cancel tomorrow's possibilities. Say that one with me. Yesterday's shortcomings do not predict, nor do they cancel tomorrow's possibilities. Why? Because you can start from now and make a brand new ending. Yes, tomorrow is a new day. And I encourage you, my friend, to greet that day with the attitude, I win. Sis, you can start again. My brother, you can start again. Why? Because God said that he's doing something new in you, and it is now springing forward. So I encourage you to start again.
Woo! Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Oh my, I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, a hopeful attitude. Have a hopeful attitude.
Absolutely.
See
Absolutely. Very
yourself
powerful.
in your future. Yes, yes, yes. And her ending, so incredible. Yesterday's shortcomings do not predict or cancel tomorrow's responsibilities.
Absolutely. Yes.
That's the first time I've ever heard anyone phrase that like that. And I love it. That's powerful.
Yes, absolutely.
That's powerful. You know, we beat ourselves up, you know?
Absolutely.
Yep. We beat ourselves up. One mistake, and sometimes we think other people are bothered or upset, but we tend to be more upset with ourselves, and it sometimes is very difficult for us to let that go. So I love that reminder. Thank you so very much, Dr. Deidre. So very much. Awesome. We are going to move this along. We have the incredible evangelist Tanya Ryan, and this young lady proclaims, I am a winner. She is an identity and image coach for women over 40. She is also a 3-time author, using her own life experiences to encourage women to be the best version of themselves. Her motto is, it's okay to be unapologetically you.
Fight again. And if you want my opinion, I'll let it take me away. Only relief is the 4 on the floor and the crowd that goes, oh, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, oh, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up.
All right, all right. We apologize for that technical difficulty with the video. We are trying to get that back. But Dr. Berry, tell me, how are you feeling with these incredible women thus far?
Oh my God. I'm still, girl, get up and win has just been in my spirit for a long time. Needing to do that myself. And that's something I had to tell myself, girl, you got to get up. You got to get up. You are a winner. And sometimes that's what it takes. We have to speak to ourselves. We have to cover ourselves. We got to pray for ourselves. We got to lay hands on ourselves sometimes just to encourage ourselves. Yeah. And so, that's one of the things I had to say to myself, girl, get up. Get on
exactly
from here. You can't stay here in this state of depression, because I've been through that as well. You know what? You can get up wherever you are, whatever vision and dreams, aspirations that you have, you can get up. You can
absolutely.
Get up and win every day. It's gotta be, it's a goal every day. I gotta do something more than I did yesterday. I gotta win every single day.
Absolutely. And it can be a small win, right? That's the other thing we don't give ourselves enough credit for. It can be a small win. It doesn't have to be things that even other people know about, but choosing something that perhaps you just couldn't quite get together, that you had to maybe get some help because you were struggling here and there. It can be small, it can be medium, it can be big. A win literally is a win. So I want to applaud all the amazing women. A win is a win. Give yourself some grace. Get around other people who light your fire, and keep the fire underneath your feet. Get around other people who are encouraging all the time, inspiring. I really don't hang with other people closely, right? Not closely, unless they have some great things going on in their lives. And the reason for that is it keeps me motivated. It keeps me excited. So I encourage people, like, if you're not necessarily where you want to be, you should definitely be looking at those that are surrounded by you, those that are giving you any kind of words, because not all advice is the best advice, right? So people who are leading you on a path to get to another level that you want to, and it is reciprocated energy. Reciprocated energy is absolutely necessary, because it's just going to be tough. Like Dr. Berry said, you will have those moments where you feel down, where you feel like you haven't done enough. But being surrounded by other people who will love you, support you, and tell you, girl, get up. Because what if there are some days where you can't really tell that to yourself? You don't really feel like it. Surround yourself with people who will tell you enough really is enough. You're not staying in this place. You're getting up. We're about to make some important things happen. And then people who are going to remind you how amazing you are. You are absolutely amazing. God made one you. So now it is up to you to live in your purpose and make some great things happen, and change a whole lot of lives in the process.
Awesome. Well, this has been an amazing show. Yes, we had a little technical difficulty. We will come back with that speaker. So one of the things that we got a lot of things coming up. It's our anniversary, 12 years of Courageous Woman. Yay. Anniversary issue is coming out next month. And we were looking for some amazing, specifically 12 influential women to be part of our anniversary issue and some other spots as well. We got a new book, a new anthology. I'm not even going to tell the title yet. You just got to subscribe. You got to come on our website and get that information. We have a phenomenal new anthology coming up, and it's business focused. Those of you who got businesses, a women's entrepreneurs guide. So this is phenomenal. We always look for those guides and information. Are we ready to go with Tanya. Okay, let's go ahead and play her video. We are live.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tanya Ryan, aka Minister T, and I am a winner. Yes, I am winning. How do you determine if you are winning in this journey called life? Well, I came to help you answer that question. First, let me tell you what winning is not. Winning is not based on your bank account, your education, or the type of job that you have. Winning is not based on the material possessions that you own or the kind of car that you drive. Winning is not based on your relationships, because you don't need anybody's approval to determine that you are a winner. Winning certainly is not based on your past mistakes or failures, because those come to make us stronger. No, winning is none of these things. Winning is a mindset. That's right. Winning is a mindset. You see, winners never quit or give up, especially when times get hard. Winners continue in the race. Winners learn how to enjoy the journey despite the obstacles that they might encounter along the way. Winners are those that continue to put one step in front of the other and move forward at a steady pace. Well, some of the things that might trip you up may be your fears and doubt. So how do you get past fear and doubt to continue being a winner? Well, I have some tips I want to share with you. First, you need to write down your vision. Set some short and long-term goals. That's right. Make sure that they are attainable goals, but write them down. Secondly, after you have written down the vision, you want to just jump in the race and start. You can't reach a goal if you never start. Stop sitting on the sidelines of life waiting for the perfect time. The perfect time is now. So you need to jump in the race and start. Thirdly, you need to have an accountability partner. Find someone that you trust to give you honest feedback and that you know will hold you accountable to those goals that you set. Make sure, again, that it is someone that you trust to give you honest feedback and not just a yes person. Secondly, you need to understand that you will have some pitfalls along the way. You will have obstacles. You will have challenges. You will have failures and make mistakes along the way. But guess what? You're not the only one. All of us will experience that. Some of us have just been pretending that everything is perfect when it's not. But it's good to go ahead and acknowledge those pitfalls because they're learning experiences. And when you reach your desired goal, those learning experiences, you'll be able to share with someone else because that was their purpose. So remember, you're not in this alone. And finally, above all, winners trust in God. They trust that the vision that He has given and the promises that He has made, no matter how long it takes, they will come to pass. Yes, they will come to pass. So yes, you are a winner. You are winning. You are winning. I want you to say that affirmation every day. I am winning. Girl, get up and win every day.
Yes. Well, I know that's right. I know that's right. I am a winner.
I am a winner. We got to say that.
And I'm going to write it down too. I'm going to write it down too. I'm a true and huge proponent to writing out thoughts, right? That's
Yeah.
what we do as writers. We write out our thoughts. I am a winner. And I am thank you for that, Evangelist Ryan. I am going to write it every single day. I like that a lot.
Write it in big capital letters, you know, and say it. I say
Listen,
it to my daughters all the time. My son, you are a winner. You know what I mean?
that's
You
it.
you you are a winner, and believe that. You know. So
Yep.
I appreciate that. I love we've had an amazing show.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
God, it's been an amazing 9 speakers. Thank you so much, Dr. Diana, for being here, being part of Courageous Woman, being an editorial manager at Courageous Woman Magazine, Courageous Men, Courageous Authors to Speak. I appreciate you very, very much. Thank you, Lauren.
Thank you.
Michael Harris at Trajectory TV and E360 TV. Thank you all for your support and guidance on our first TV special that is live. Thank you very much.
Yes,
So,
absolutely. Listen, I'm not letting you off the hook, Dr. Berry. You have some
Really?
announcements. You made I think one announcement about the book anthology. No, two. The book anthology that you refused to tell us the name of, and the anniversary issue for next
Yes.
month. You
Yes.
have two other announcements. Like this, like today literally is the debut of something extremely important. I mean, we can read, but you need to say a little something.
Well, let's start with Courageous, a new magazine.
That's
Courageous Fitness. You know,
Yes.
it's so many of us who are looking, you know, to be healthy. It's health and wellness. That is the big conversation right now. Definitely in my life, for sure. And you are the director of new publication, Courageous Fitness. So you can tell them a little bit more about that one.
Oh God, me. Well, this project, right? Courageous Fitness Magazine. Here is our announcement. Courageous Fitness Magazine will be launching. We are kind of torn to the fourth quarter of this year and also first quarter of 2024. But let us go ahead and let you know that we're launching Courageous Fitness Magazine. Very, very excited about that. While it's called fitness, please understand that the true focus is wellness. The true focus is overall wellness. Just know that there are a lot of people battling a lot of things with their health. There are a lot of people who are needing the encouragement. And I am here to tell you that we are absolutely going to bring some incredible information, some incredible people that's centered around wellness professionals, from the mental health to nutrition, different types of nutrition. You have pescatarian, you have plant-based, you have keto, you have yoga instructors, you have bodybuilders, autoimmune disease health coaches. Just know that we are bringing some incredible things. We are very, very excited to announce Courageous Fitness Magazine. Thank you so much, Dr. Berry, for allowing me the opportunity to head it. I'm very excited. We were supposed to do like a Courageous Fitness book a couple of years ago, and the time didn't fit, but we both know that the timing is absolutely perfect. Timing is everything. I believe that this is just going to be phenomenal and literally is going to change a whole lot of lives. So thank you so much for your entire vision with Courageous Woman publication. It's just branching out into so many amazing things that's changing so many people's lives. And you know that is where I stand. That is my purpose, is to help people change their lives. So I appreciate you allowing me to be a part of it. I appreciate you for seeing a vision that even I have right along with you. And we are going to crush it and do some amazing things. So thank you.
You're very welcome. I think it's important that we speak about health and wellness because of the many, issues I've been seeing with people, my friends and family. And, we want to bring this conversation because some people are looking for information. So we want to provide that information on health and wellness because we want everybody to be healthy and well. So make sure you keep watching, subscribe to courageouswomanmag.com so you'll be on our mailing list and you'll see all the wonderful things that we got coming up. And definitely Courageous People Speak. That is our new show, Courageous People Speak. You're just seeing a glimpse of it now, but we will be on weekly and we will have some amazing guests, both men and women will be part of Courageous People Speak. We'll be doing some live events as well. So make sure that you subscribe so you won't miss anything that we got coming up. We got some amazing things coming up. We're even going to be doing movies. Yeah, that's something that's been in my spirit, in my heart, and it won't go away. So when something's in your heart and spirit, it won't go away. It's just become mine. It's something that I was doing prior to, and people who know my son's a television actor. So I've been around this, being the stage mom and writing. My first book, The Baptist Junkie, has been turned into a movie. So we are in that vein, that spirit. It's time to go. And, and I got my first shot at acting again. I have not been acting since my first son, pregnant with my first son. And so I'm back doing that. It's something I love, 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 love. So you'll hear more about that. Just subscribe to Courageous Woman. I'm on a TV show that's coming up in January, but I can't talk about it until it comes out.
Look, when you first told me, I was like, oh my gosh.
I had so much fun. But it was a guest appearance on a TV show. So
love it. All right. Well, let's wrap this thing up. Dr. Berry, what are your final thoughts?
Yes, my final thoughts is go get a book, read it every day because it's time for you as a girl, get up and win every day. It's an inspirational, motivational book, and it's available on Amazon. So you go get your copy right now. Thank you for listening.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And let me say congratulations once again to all of these incredible authors. So excited to learn so much more about you. So excited to connect with you in any way. And I am excited about this book. Congratulations again. #1 best-selling authors.
Yes. Yes.